Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur here coming at you tonight. And as I mentioned to you, I am traveling actually to beautiful Southwest Florida. And so I'll be streaming the rest of the content from here. But don't worry, because we still have gifts to open. That's right. What are we doing? Well, every single day from December 1st through December 25th. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days after today. And wrap a gift. And that gift is to give you some insight to become a better version of yourself and help other people become better versions of themselves. For those of you that are coming back, welcome back, my friends. It's great to see you again here. If you would do me a favor and give us a like, a support, welcome to all the people joining us on Facebook, on my profile page, on the John C. Morley Serial Entrepreneur page, on the LinkedIn page, as well as the John C. Morley Serial Entrepreneur YouTube page, and of course, the Twitch page. Hello there, Kenny. It is great to see you tonight. We're broadcasting from Florida. For the rest, we have another great gift here. So what do you think's in this package? What's in here? Can you think about what's in there? What's in this package? Little cube. Why don't you comment below what's in this package? I'm just about to unwrap it. That's where we're going right now, Kenny. I didn't tell everybody what's in there. So comment below what you think might be in it. I'm shaking you over the microphone. You might be able to hear a little bit. It's got a little weight in it, so it's something interesting. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. And then, of course, you know what I want you to do. Share it out to everyone you know here on social media and other platforms that you're part of. So let's open this up here. And this is a thyme, Fraser fir. It's supposed to be supposed to say romantic, but they say romantic, votive. And so, what is it? Let's open it up and see. Oh, look at that. So it's an aromatic candle. Such a nice scent of a Fraser fir. So why did I gift myself this tonight? Great question. Well, we talked about taking time to unplug last night, if you remember, with tea and hot chocolate and things like that. Candles have a way of bringing us into the moment. So you don't need to have a million candles. You could just have one or two. But I like the ones that have a little bit of aroma to them. And they're another great way to unplug, perhaps with your cup of tea. It's nice to have both, right? And so you can get these candles in person in a lot of the different stores. I like to get them in person because then you know what they're going to smell like, and then you can buy it. And they're not that expensive. This one is actually created by Thymes, which is the company that makes it, and gives your house a mountain fresh and glowing with aromatic snap of crisp Siberian fir needles. Pretty neat. So by taking time to unplug, by having a candle, you could put that candle on and you could have that scent. Now, if you don't have that, some people have incense that they burn, but I like this because, you can pay attention to the candle and be in the moment with the candle. So it's not just a regular candle. It's a candle with an aroma to it. And so that's kind of the neat thing about tonight is that candles with an aroma have a couple properties. First property they have is one, they help us to really get into the moment of our life. Okay? By having the smell, by looking at that beautiful crisp flame, and maybe having that delicious cup of hot chocolate, coffee, or tea, and just kind of, letting that kind of take the senses and just kind of draw you in. I think that's a great way to get us to unplug. Now you can get aroma candles on lots of things. But the nice thing about aroma candles is that they allow us to transport ourselves. Pretty cool, right? You can get lavender, you can get eucalyptus, orange, lime, lemon, sage. There's rose. We talked about this one here being like Siberian Fraser fir. Um, there are lots of them though. So how do you know what's a good scent for you? Well, a scent that you're used to having and enjoying, maybe around the holidays. For example, some realtors, when you come over, maybe they're not going to go bake an apple pie because that takes too much effort. But what they may do is have a candle that smells like an apple pie was just baked. I think that's cheating, but so candle scents are pretty amazing because you consider the candle that you want, the scent, and then the size of the candle that you want. And it can create a nice ambiance, such as in a massage environment. Um, but the important thing is to get a scent that's not going to overpower you, that's going to relax you, draw you into the moment, and then just kind of let your creative juices flow. I'm sure you've seen candles before. Maybe it was a church, or maybe it was at some other place you went to, and some candles didn't have a scent to them. But this candle is different than another candle we had before because this one has a scent to it. A scent. Yeah. And that scent can stimulate different nerve endings. And by that, we will be transported to an Everglade forest. We could be on a beautiful beach, smell of the beach in the water. Maybe we want to be outdoors on a brisk, breezy day. We can get that kind of a scent. Maybe we want to get a scent. Like I said, we talked about the trees, which is the Siberian Fraser fir. Maybe you could get a scent for things like baking, right? We talked about apple pie. So I know you're probably going to ask me this, John. What what other scents? What are, I guess I should say this? What are all the scents I can get a candle in? There's so many. I think the most important thing is to find the one that works for you. Go to one of these stores, like there's a Yankee Candle. You might know them. I like them a lot. So candles that have a scent allow us to reflect. And there's the citron blossom, beechwood, vetiver, a sea spray, driftwood, huckleberry, sugar blossom, amber and vanilla blossom, red currant, water lily, sparkling citron, Indonesian. So there are lots of different scents that a candle can have. And by knowing how a scent makes you feel, maybe a certain scent makes you relax. Take note in your life what scents you like, because you can use a scent to be a trigger. You probably had positive feelings around the holidays when maybe there's a Yule log in the fire and you can smell it. They have scents for that, right? The Fraser fir, though, is really nice around the holidays because it just transports you to this massive forest of Fraser firs. So if you're on the fence about what type of scent to get, just start smelling a couple. Open a jar and just sort of smell it and see, how does that make you feel? Does it make you relax? You don't want something that's going to drive you nuts. You want something that's going to allow you to bring out a side of you that maybe doesn't come out all the time. And by using this, it allows you to take the scent and just tap into a very unique part of your brain. Because scents are a way to activate certain memory centers and give us those feelings. This is why, if you've ever purchased a house before, and many years ago, they would always have like a fresh apple pie, or maybe they would have something that makes you feel like it's homey, right? And so when you get that, people are like, "Oh yeah, that's my home. I want to be there." But what a candle should not do, it should not be a replacement, okay, for something in your life. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's say that you have a Fraser fir, and you want to use the Fraser fir example like I was telling you. You should not use the candle to replace something that you already enjoy. So if there is a beautiful scent that you're admiring and noticing right now, you wouldn't want to cover that up with another scent, right? So scents are good because certain scents can help us. Some scents can help us work more. Some scents can actually be like aphrodisiacs. Some scents can get us to be playful, right? But scents that make us want to work. And that would be like lemon, lavender, jasmine, rosemary, cinnamon, and peppermint. They have a very distinct ability and quality that makes us want to work. Pretty cool. This is why a lot of times, they would give kids that give them peppermint, because peppermint is a very natural calming additive. Even though there's sugar in the candy cane, peppermint candy canes really help you to just go with the moment, go with the flow. So we talked about regular candles several days ago, but this candle's different because this candle has a unique scent. And again, you can have certain scents at your office. You can have certain scents at home. There's certain scents, like I said, that can be perfect for a romantic setting. There's other scents that might be good when you're trying to get the brain to be productive, like we just said before. Maybe there are scents that would make you want to work out, right? So, what's a scent that would make you want to work out? What do you think that would be? Think about that for a minute. So, if you're feeling low on energy, the best thing for that is ginger. Okay. Um, so before you begin your workout, rub some ginger on your pressure points. Another one is bergamot, and the other one is lavender oil. So, really cool how we can use scents to actually put us in a peak state. It's not just about triggers, which we'll talk about in the future more, but ginger has been known for ages to help people want to work out. It creates this psychological state in your brain. And let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, we do things for two reasons in life: to avoid pain and gain pleasure. And if you're doing something and you're enjoying it, well, you're going to want to do more and more of it. What I like about aroma candles is that if you really like that scent and somebody gives it to you, it's going to give you a positive impression because you're going to remember the person that gave it to you. Like, that was a nice touch that they did that, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to be with you this evening. I'll be back tomorrow on December 20th. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 days to go until Christmas Day, which will be the end of our series here, 25 Gifts of Inspiration around the holidays. Friends, if you got value out of this night, go to youtube.com, type my name, John space C space Morley, and the word serial entrepreneur afterwards, and then click on the link. Help keep our content free. Below that, you'll see the link for PayPal, and make the choice to buy my team and I a cup of coffee. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, even new facilities and staff to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content. So, if you haven't been a fan of candles, definitely get candles. But if you've never had a scented candle, explore the possibilities. It might just put you in the state that you want to get in very, very easily. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I will be back tomorrow with another great unwrapping, another motivational insight just for you.